What's up, family? And of course, welcome back to Zero FX, your number one mentor. Okay, in today's video, guys, I'm just gonna be open to you. Forex is not something hard, okay? And I'm gonna be showing you the easiest way to trade Forex. The easiest way to trade Forex. You understand that? I'm gonna be showing you the easiest way to trade Forex, okay? So most people have been coming on to me that Miles have been losing money, but I told you one thing is the reason why most people lose money is because of psychology. You get that? And another thing is because they're indisciplined. And now if you open your charts like you've opened here and you don't know where you don't know what to do, then I'm gonna show you the easiest way to find your entries, to analyze the market, and the easiest way to trade Forex. So make sure you check on my description, subscribe, and of course hit the notification bell so don't miss most of my videos. Check on my bio, join my Telegram group. Let's win together and let's get funded together, guys. So let's get straight away. Now, the number one thing that I want you guys to be doing is you first look at the chart, okay? Open the chart, and I'm going to be telling you what time frame. Open day one time frame first, and look at day one time frame. We have been even analyzing this pair for a very long. If you're following me on TikTok, always daily, because I go live on TikTok or I go live on TikTok on my analysis, okay? I do analyze I do analyze daily, of course, on TikTok in the evening, okay? Now, let me tell you one simple thing, guys. If you look at this, you first go to daily and look at this if you can spot any structure in the market, okay? Then also look at the previous candles. The first thing is look, I'll go to weekly also. And the first, after going to weekly, look at the previous weekly candle. This is the previous weekly candle, this one here. So this weekly candle here is going to determine for you. Ask yourself, were the buyers or the sellers stronger? What was the biggest momentum? Were the buyers having the strongest momentum or the sellers? Then if you've seen that yes, the buyers were having the strongest momentum, then you already have a point there. Okay. Now go to H4 time frame. Now, if you go to H4 time frame, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. The first thing is identify which type of market you're in. Identify which type of market you're in. Like whether you're in a bullish trend or you're in a bearish trend or you're in a ranging market. That is number two. That's the second thing that you have to identify. Okay. Now, if you look at USD JPY here, if you look at USD JPY, so how you're going to analyze it, how you're going to understand whether you're in bullish or what? Look at the past 1 month. Look at the past 1 month. Has it been up? Like, has the trend been up or the trend has been down? Okay, or the trend has been down. Look at open the chart of the first, like look at the chart of the previous 1 full month. Okay, so that you can be able to justify the trend. Okay, you can't just justify the trend only by looking at yesterday. When you go to M15 5-minute time frame and you start saying that the trend is bullish or bearish, no, go to H4 and justify for a full month. Okay, then after now doing that, you're gonna do one simple thing, which is very, very simple. Identify the structures of the market. Identify every structure in the market. Then ask yourself, where did the market begin from? As you could see here, me guys, let me show you one thing. I'd already marked my lows. That's why I'm telling you, always make sure that you're part of my live class. Let me mark my lows by this. Let me mark my lows by an order block like that. So let me mark all my lows. Mark all your lows. Mark all your main lows. Those are the main lows in the market right now, okay? Those are the main lows in the market. This low, this low, this low. Then mark all your rejection points. Now, let me tell you one thing. When price is making a low, there is what you call a retracement. Then if it is a bearish at first, okay? There's what you call a retracement, and price gains, the sellers gain momentum to push price to the next low. So this point is a support for sellers. Even this point is a support. So we have support A here and support B here. Okay, so we're gonna mark also that support. We're gonna mark that support, and we see the reaction of price in that support. So we have marked that support. Okay, we have marked that support. Now, after marking that support, we come to the last low here. Okay, then we look at the previous. We look at we come to the last low here. Then we look at the support also, which is this point here. Okay, because after this low, we have what you call a retracement. A retracement. And what we expected is we expected price to move to the next low. Okay, but price failed to break this low. Okay, so I'm just marking that. So what else after you've marked now this, you've marked all your supports that I've told you, okay? So the second thing is you're going to look at the market structure. So now after this low here, I want you to see that you could see a structure in the market. You could see something like a head and shoulder already even. We are seeing a head and shoulder in the market. Can't you see that? Head and shoulder in the market already, head and shoulder in the market, head and shoulder pattern. So these things are very important, but only takes patience, okay? It only takes patience. So you've already identified the structure in the market, you've identified the trend, you've identified your key support levels, you get that. So what you're going to be waiting for, you're going to be waiting for a breakout. Now, let me show you something. This was your low. Then we have a breakout here. Now, I've always been mentioning in my videos, we have something called a BMS, a breakout. So when you have a breakout, you expect price, of course, to reject, then move up. So that is exactly what happened here, okay? That is exactly what happened here. You could see that that is exactly what happened here. Price respected that point and broke our structure. So this is a BMS here. This one, this first support here is now our BMS. That's where the market structure was broken, because if you look at only this here, if you look at only here, here, so that's too big, even that's too big. If you look at, sorry guys, just a moment. If you look at only here, yeah, only there, you would see a nice structure in the market, just like this structure, just like this. Then price is trying to buy time, then he breaks. Okay, something like this, a low, trying to buy time, another weak low that could not break this previous low, then he breaks the structure. And that is where I've marked where the structure of the market was broken. You understand me that? Okay. So it only takes you patience to be waiting for this. So we have identified that, okay? You've identified that. So one thing that you're going to be doing again as a trader, you're going to be waiting for price to retest to such points, 130.843, okay? Now price retested and you could see price moved up. Okay, so what market calls for is it calls for patience, and you can see the price is now next. It's at the other support. The reason why I call this a very strong support is because price retested it twice. We have one retest, we have the second retest. So when price breaks such a support, it's no longer our support. So now that is our resistance zone that we expect price to move up and retest. You get that? So now when price breaks like this support here, we shall have this resistance now here, resistance A, resistance B. You understand that, guys? So now we have now our highs that we could see here. So now I want you to look at you try to look at the structures in the market. Now after that breakout, you could see this. If you attended yesterday's live class, then if you must have got this trade, okay? You see this. Now you could see that yes, the JPY is still bullish. After breaking the previous, it's still bullish. It's still bullish. And you could see we have drawn our channel here. Okay? It's like this. Let me show you something. It's like I'm saying, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Let me show you. I've drawn my channel like this. We are still moving together. Price is still respecting this point, and we have a breakout, okay? And then another test and we move up, okay? So it's all about patience that we are now waiting for. So what is our next target? My next target is price moving to this point here, okay? To that point here, because remember, this point here that I've marked here, well, 137.360, this was our first low, okay? This was our first low, and price broke out from here. And you could see we already had a structure of the market here. You could see that we had a structure of the market here. This was like a retracement. This was like a correction zone here. This was like a correction zone. Why am I calling it a correction zone? Because we already had a low here. Then we retrace and we formed so many structures. You could see we had so many tops here. Tops, and price was respecting that top. Then after those tops, price had to break. You could see price had to break this. The price had to break that structure. And that structure is just like this, guys. That structure is just like this. It's just like this. This a low, then a retracement, then price breaks that low. And you could see one thing. Let me show you one thing about manipulation now here. You would see one thing. I want you to look at this manipulation here. You could see here, they were buying enough time, okay? They were buying enough time. You can see where price is right here, here that I've marked. Price is hitting here so many times. It is hitting one point, another touch, okay? Then, so this is just like you, the dealer is trying to convince you, to induce you to take orders and is delaying you. And then from there, you could see a very big breakout. And I'm very sure so many people missed this fall, okay? So many people missed this fall. That's what I'm sure about. Okay. So he first delays it and you could see the structure was broken so well. Then we have a low. Then after this low, when you start seeing that the bearish momentum is very strong, let me sell, he again starts correcting it. A pullback. You get that? So that is how the market just works. And that's how easy is it to analyze the market. Let me hope you understand something, guys. And then one thing that you have to know in this trading is patience is another goal. Patience is another strategy and psychology. Patience and waiting for your entries, waiting for your setups, waiting for your trades. You get that? So I don't think you guys, let me see the comment that you have for this video. Let me see your comments. Make sure you drop your comment and where you're watching from, like the video. And don't forget that in my description, you can check my WhatsApp number if you need more of my help. If you want to be part of the bootcamp for, of course, next month, you attend my bootcamp on Zoom, then, of course, don't forget to hit me up and, of course, WhatsApp me. And, of course, the second thing that I'll inform you guys is don't forget this video is sponsored by XNET, one of the leading brokers, and, of course, also being sponsored by my Forex fund, one of the best best funding firms that I prefer, and that's the one that I use. So just head over and open yourself a trading account. If you want to get funded, go and check my previous videos on how to get funded and what are the benefits of getting funded as a trader. So thank you so much, guys. And all I can say is use proper risk management, be patient, getting pips from here. Let me show you, getting some good pips from this breakout here up to this point here. Sorry, from here up to this point here only requires patience. Remember, this is H4 time frame. How many pips? From 130.864 up to 134 point. That is enough pips for you guys. Enough pips for you to keep your life moving. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I think I'm gonna hang, and I wish you all the best. See you next time, and don't forget to be always part of my live class on TikTok. I wish you all the best. Bye.